Welcome to Candid Travels, Texas. You just saw the diplomas, the certification of Master Alison, looking very cute with her ears, and myself, Grandmaster Dr. Sullivan, for the Grandmaster Richard Clear's internal push hands art. And so basically, ATX ITAC, a main component of that would be the Grandmaster Clear, the Clear's internal arts. We've been certified currently by Clear's push hands for half a decade so far. So I highly recommend you going there. I think currently there's a free introduction, a practical guide to internal power. Here it is. Okay. And if those of you who are in the ATX ITAC family at www.facebook.com/ATX Internal Tactical Arts will see the root of Clear's martial arts. And what I've done is I've compiled and collected everything that I've studied over the last 42 years almost in my martial arts experience, and over 31 years of teaching people all around the world. But the core element here is the internal aspect of it. So I had begun studying internal martial arts from a very young age with something called Shin Yi Chun. That's one of my first systems. I started learning as a child, mainly for internal health purposes. But I later found out that the effect of that is utterly combat effective, very quickly after, actually. And so anyway, it's all good. Every martial art has its great points. And the point of ATX ITAC is to enjoy that. Now, with that being said, if you have a sensei or a sifu that you are directly under, you want to be honest with them, have a clear communication, have loyalty, and work things out, and master that system before you move on to another teacher, which is what I've always done. So I require that of my students, but I'm not extremely forceful about that. They are free to do whatever they want. Okay? So anyway, what I wanted to bring up today is the internal power reminder tactic. Internal power just a friendly reminder. Okay? Friendly internal power reminder tactic. Now, how can we remember this? Remember, everything's a wave, right? In the universe, there's waves. But if you want to look at Grandmaster Richard Clear explains this. It's the definition. All right, so here he is. Now, this is the I highly recommend it. You can sign up for this free guide to internal power. Everyone at ATX ITAC family, you know who you are. Even if you've already studied it, you're certified already through me or through Grandmaster Clear. You can definitely go and do this free review. So, main thing here is that I like is basically his definition. Internal power is basically about training to hit harder and harder with less and less effort. There you go. Internal power is basically about training to hit harder and harder with less and less effort. Now, internal skill can mean a lot of things, but for this course, you're mostly talking about the interesting things you can do with the power you develop. So this is a course that you can get. It's incredible. The very first week, you've got 26 weeks of training, all for free. Okay? All for free. Okay. So, obviously, for some like myself or Master Alison, who is certified, and you just saw our certification diplomas from Grandmaster Clear, there's a lot more involved when it comes to an internal skill. And if you watch this channel, go back 5 years, you'll see the time that we actually went to a live testing, a live training with Grandmaster Clear at the headquarters in Maryville, Tennessee. You'll see us 5 years ago getting our testing and getting our certification in person. Now, nowadays, there's a lot of training that you can do online. Like all my students, grand students, and great-grand students, I do know some of you. They're my students. Okay? I do keep an eye on all of you, and so you can definitely learn through this way, how we're talking right now. And we have friends that are not necessarily part of our school that appreciate this interaction. And I just told Master Alison here that these are my notes. And they're my notes for myself as well as for everyone else. I'm always reviewing myself, all the basics. What you want to do is you want to review your basics. Always review your basics, okay? So that's what it is. It's a internal power reminder tactic. And what is internal power? Okay? It is basically training to hit harder and harder, or not just hit, but grab and tear with less and less effort. Grappling with more and more, to grab harder, with less effort. Okay? Grab, punch, kick, defend, maneuver. Harder and harder, more and more powerful, less and less effort. I know it sounds like a robot over and over again, but it's what it is. It's a constant. Oh, where are we? Wonder Woman! Okay, that's the old Wonder Woman song. We're going across the bridge here in Austin, Texas, and they say that Austin, Texas may become the 10th largest city. I don't know if that's true in America. That's what they say. Right? I don't know. And that must mean America's got small cities. Just kidding. I don't know. Everyone wants to be a big city person here. Anyway, we're definitely not as big as like New York, Los Angeles, Houston, and those cities in North America, right? We'll see. You're gonna see what it's like. Oh yeah, the W Hotel's open again. All right, let's see where we go today. We'll find out where we end up. Weather report, 95 degrees. Here's a fellow filming person. He's got another camera. And anyway, it's 95 degrees out. We're at the end of June. And so I want to give a shout out, a mahalo, arigato, thank you, dankeschön, to Dr. Farhan Kawaja, or Dr. D as he knows. He is a Ph.D. He's a fellow Ph.D., a fellow neuroscientist that wanted me to review this natural, I believe it's a naturopathic, I haven't looked into it, but I'm going to review Afro-D, Man's Natural Edge, Confidence, Libido, Performance Drive. So it's a dietary supplement that is made from natural herbal ingredients from the naturopathic medical field that will cause the human body, from what I understand, to increase the production of testosterone. So in a lot of people who, especially for men, who are over the age of 35, the testosterone tends to drop. Okay? And it's a supplement that can help it. Now, with myself, I'm 52 years old. I have optimal T at this moment, and what I do is I have a system called ATX-ITAC. Now, it works for women too. When you do ATX-ITAC principles and study for real, the beginning point would be watching all our videos on this channel, including the things that seem like it doesn't have anything to do with martial arts or internal arts. It is a journey, it's a discipleship that I've offered through this medium, because I cannot physically be with everyone all at once. So the energetic vibrations and intentions of a discipleship can be acquired through just spending as much time as possible on this channel, as well as sharing the material on this channel, because we share what we most need to learn. We teach what we most need to learn, including myself. So anyway, back to Dr. Farhan, Dr. D. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be reviewing it, testing it. I do have a lot of patients that are over the age of 70 and 80 throughout the world. I think might benefit from it, especially if they do not do ATX ITAC. Now, person who is an ATX ITAC practitioner will notice, whether you're male or female, that your hormonal levels don't deteriorate. So there's no wrinkling. You end up having the biological condition of someone who is still in their 20s or late teens, early 20s, using internal tactics, nothing exogenous, if you will. However, those who do not do ATX ITAC or an internal art, or don't want to, Dr. Farhan's product as a fellow neuroscientist may be a really great option. So I wanted to give a shout out to Dr. Farhan D. Arigato, mahalo, dankeschön. So I'll be reviewing it, and I have a feeling it's going to probably be pretty good. Now, this is a envelope or bag, 1 teaspoon a day, and from what the doctor said, it's bitter AF. Okay, so it's really bitter, but it's 1 teaspoon a day, so this is a 30-day supply. So I'll be reviewing this and looking forward to it. Thank you very much from Dr. Farhan Kawaja, Ph.D., neuroscientist, I hope I pronounced it right, out in Montreal, Canada. Thank you to the Canucks. All right, it actually got to Texas, took quite a while. Just now got it. All right, so let's see where we go. Where we head today. We might end up, we're going to try to see if we can get to Kinokuniya. Arigato. That's the Japanese bookstore here in Austin, Texas, that has reopened. We haven't been there since for several months, so we'll see what it's like with the reopening. And I wanted to continue explaining the internal power reminder tactic, that is the root and the basics of everything. It's wave patterns. Now, it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're doing Wing Chun or karate or taekwondo or Thai boxing, jiu-jitsu, doesn't matter. You can use that internal application in anything you do. So let's say if I'm doing Wing Chun, I'm going to have that internal element to it, which will allow you to have more power and hit harder, hit faster with less effort, and at the same time internally rebuild and make more youthful and fit and optimal and internal efficiency of your body, so that you reverse aging. Okay? Or at least stop your biological aging process. Okay, so anyway, that is so important. So last week's episode, I talked about my former Wing Chun Eskrima Mano de Guerra sensei, Sifu, Grandmaster Chiguera, and everything he taught me and everyone is fantastic. I have just in ATX ITAC, whether it be his material or Grandmaster Rob Moses's Thai praying mantis, physio stick techniques, or what he calls divine code kung fu, we have that internal aspect we can build. And so that is actually the most important thing, especially when a person is over age 35. There's certain things, if they're starting out, they can't start out the way I was trained when I was 9 years old. For example, Master Alison began her journey when she was under the age of 30. Now, there's no way that either one of us, if we're over the age of 25, there's certain things we cannot physically do and be trained in a certain way than if we were over 25. And the ATX ITAC collective that I'm the founder of will allow anybody to do the training to be combat effective more so than when they started, regardless of their age or their physical condition. Now, you could have somebody who's younger, who's, let's say, under the age of 25, but has pre-existing medical conditions. In those cases, the training, once again, in my collective, is always going to be internal. Okay? So, exogenous factors, external factors are completely irrelevant to what's inside. Okay. All right. So that's that. Let's see where we're going.
Hey, there's iHeartVideos.
iHeartVideos. This is an old school. I don't know if they're open. They open at night usually. iHeartVideos. Old school films. Yeah. So Lovingly Stone Productions is a lover of old school movies and TV shows. We're watching James Garner and Rockford Files right now. And of course Quincy, Jack Klugman's Quincy. And check those out, guys. They are the coolest shows ever. You can get them on DVD right now. Get it before they're gone, especially if you are a young person. If you are teens and you're in your teens, you're 12 to like 25, check these things out. Quincy, okay, as well as Rockford Files. It teaches you to think. It teaches you to process things and be a tactical giant, all right? Part of the ATX ITAC collective, yeah. Lamb's Candy.
Not Lames.
Nelda's Wells Spears Building. That's a government building, if I ever saw it. Yeah. Travis County Government Building. All right, here's Travis County Government Building. Sheriff. All right, quality seafood. Okay, where are we gonna head out? Oh yeah, look at that little pool. Okay. Woo. All right, we're in Austin, Texas today, driving around. Another sound of Austin. Big brother PK Sachs. Paul Klemper doing his Space Force Lounge. And here he is. As we drive through Austin, we just went by Kick Butt Coffee, which is where... There he is. He's in Space Force Lounge. Oh my gosh, what a genius. Genius. All right, and we're here at Kinokuniya. Now check back out our channel where we had we were here for the grand opening. How many years ago was that, Master Alison?
3 years ago?
3 years ago, two or 3 years ago. Check out the grand opening episode of Kinokuniya. We're going back in. All right. Maui. Oh, thank you for saying hello, my tree. He's sending his love to all of us. Ranch Market. We get all our hot pot materials from there. And we are here, Kinokuniya. Good to see you. Hey. Okay. Oh yeah, we're getting our temperature checked.
All right, 96.8.
Okay. Hey.
You got that.
Okay, here we go. I'm getting my. So yeah.
All right.
Got it.
95.6.
We're good.
And
We're good.
This is our temporary
Okay.
difference. We don't take cash, so please debit or credit.
Okay.
And no return, no exchange.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay, I'm putting it on. Okay, there's Totoro welcoming us. He is not for sale.
Yeah.
He's not for sale. So, okay, once again, mask, face, credit card only, no exchanges, restrooms are closed, no pee-pee. All right, no shishi, mixed with 6 distance. pretty cool, huh? That is neat. Alright. Yep, this is what we're doing for now. Got to have the face mask on everything. Arigato. Oh yeah, I might get that. Cool. Cool. Alright. So this is what the store looks like. Everybody's here. Having a good time. Yeah. There we go. That's a cool mask right there. It's kind of fun looking at people's masks. It's like going to cosplaying. This is pretty cool. I just wanted to show off these awesome masks. And like I was saying earlier, it's like going to a cosplay fair. Yeah, I know. Karate for the kids. Woohoo. Taking an air break right now. So once again, civilians, you got to take an air break at least every 30 minutes or you're going to make mistakes. All right. The Art of Japanese God. Harry Potter Film Vault. Wow. The Archive of Magic. Ooh, found a good one. At least the cover. The Living Wisdom of Tree, the Guide to the Natural History, Symbolism, and Healing, and the Power of Trees. Check back, and thank you so much, guys, for loving that last episode where I explained how I've always communicated with plants since I was young, and now, as a scientist, I have proof. And data. To the future. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's the wrong tune. But this is for Adam the Woo and Justin Scar. For you. Freddie Mercury.
In a kimono.
In a kimono. That's cool. Oh, dude, what's up with that? Dude. Gap Press. Hype piece. So look at the Alison saw kitties, huh? Or is that a... Yeah, it's a cat. Overall, right now, Kinokuniya looks pretty much stocked. It's like before, not much different. Anyway, these are the two I'm thinking about getting. Haikus by Basho. Narrow Road to the Interior and Other Writings. The Pocket Samurai. Now this one is the samurai of Japan, who were the country's military elite from medieval times, the end of the 19th century. Were synonymous with valor, honor, and martial arts prowess. The strict adherence to the code of Bushido, the way of the warrior, continues to capture the imagination of people today. Here are the essential writings of the era by most esteemed samurai and philosopher of the age, including the iconic Miyamoto Musashi, who I've studied, by the way, guys, Book of Five Rings since I was very little. Age 9, author of the Book of Five Rings. Oh, Yamato Tsutomu, author of Hagabakuri, best-known explanation of the Samurai Code. I tell you, this is the secret to life. Sleep. I sleep. That's the secret. I want to be calm. Just sleep. 10 to 14 hours. All right, here's a colleague, Dr. Sue Morta, an international speaker, master of bioenergetic medicine, quantum field visionary. Energy codes. Found this really cool Pride and Prejudice cover with Jane Austen. Look, I like that. That is very interesting
cool
design.
ones, like Jane Eyre. Look at that.
Yeah. She was talking about him earlier. But look at the front. Look at this. Cool Star Wars. So anyway, as you can see on Candid Travels Texas, one of the rooms in the house is the Star Wars room. So go back to the former episodes and look at them. Tapito no kokoro ni mo niyo shi no hana. There you go. There it is. Traveler's heart is what you should emulate. Pasana blue. That's what I just read, the haiku. Traveler's heart is what you should emulate. Pasania bloom. There you go. Tapito no Kokuro ni mo ni o This is Candid Travels, Texas. I will show you the Texas session at the Kinokuniya Japanese bookstore. Weird Homes, Texas Chronicles, the history of Texas from earliest time to present day. Yeah. Keep Austin Weird, that's we have. I have to take you guys to some of these places in here. And love letter to women of Texas. Daughter, Queen, Texas portrait, and more Texas books. Official guide to Texas state parks and of Texas rivers, Texas art. Cabas and awareness. All right, Texasville, Texas sports. There we go. Yeah. All right, so thanks for successful aging. How about no aging? Thanks for joining us at Candid Travels Texas again for the internal power reminder tactic and the Kinokuniya reopening 2020 in Austin. The way of the samurai is found in death, Hagakure. The great death is first and foremost. Then comes rebirth. Zen saying. Some sayings from Miyamoto Musashi. The way of walking alone, or the way of self-reliance. Do not turn your back on various ways of the world. Do not scheme for physical pleasure. Do not intend to rely on anything. Consider yourself lightly. Consider the world deeply. Do not ever think in acquisitive terms. Do not regret things about your own personal life. Do not envy another's good or evil. Do not lament parting on any road whatsoever. Do not complain or feel bitterly about yourself or others. Have no heart for approaching the path of love. Do not have preferences. Do not harbor hopes for your own personal home. Do not have a liking for delicious food for yourself. Do not carry antiques handed down from generation to generation. Do not fast so that it affects you physically. While it is different with the military equipment, do not be fond of material things. While on the way, do not begrudge death. Do not be intent on possessing valuables or a fief in old age. Cosplay crash course. A complete guide to designing cosplay wigs, makeup, and accessories. Oh, shout out to Skyman. Here's Ponyo, who is like Doris. Doris and Ponyo. Look at that. Our fish, Doris. We're heading out now. There's more of these artsy things we're going to check out. I'm going to get that. Alison's going to get a book on Tokyo scenery. And, oh, look at that. New installed plexiglass. Plexiglass. Here we are. So cool. There you go, Tokyo landscapes. Here we go, reopening through plexiglass. Yeah. All right, thanks for joining us at Candid Travels Texas. Go back to a couple years back when we were here for the grand opening, and this is the reopening. All right, see ya. Aloha from Noodles. We're now in 99 Ranch. Now we're in 99 Ranch Market, which is where I get my hot pot, sukiyaki, shabu shabu materials. Okay, I'm going to show you my favorite thing. This is the addition to the last episode. Awesome. Right. To our ladies' room. There's our Kinokuniya purchases. Look at this cool shopping cart I got. Yeah, 99 Ranch Market. Look at this. We have the fish. Look at these lobsters. Look at the size of that lobster. Wow. Oh. Swordfish. Look at these lobsters. Oh boy. Pretty cool, huh? Fresh fish service. Pescadorians will love it. Seafood. Fresh. Alright, here's my area here. I get my shabu shabu, sukiyaki, hot pot materials just for posterity. Here is Taiwan's hot pot selection. We have, we're out of frozen lobster. Satellite fish ball. That's one, Alison, you like that, right?
Yeah.
We have no more of that. Because I had the curry fish ball instead, so let's get more of that. And it's here, there's beef patty balls with pork and cuttlefish. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to get the lobster. Lobster, we want more of that. Then this is where, over here is where I get my my meat for the hot pot, if they have it. I'll get my Aussie lamb. Okay, I've got another, okay, here we got beef brisket, ribeye, chuck slice, chuck boneless. Okay, is any meat Australian? Yep. Australian lamb. I'm gonna get 2 boxes. Lamb slices from Australia. Aussie lamb. Down under. Hey Dean Cook, right? How are you? Look at this. Alright, we got some Australian lamb here. I'm going to get that. And then we're going to get, alright, and I'm going to get beef ribeye. Get another ribeye. Beef brisket. One last thing. I never thought I'd see Mr. Brown black, and it's here. Look. Black coffee, Mr. Brown, Taiwanese coffee in a can. All right. Okay, we're not checking out at number 7. We got 2 Taiwanese, all from Taiwan. Apple cidra and grass jelly coconut drink from Taiwan. The strawberry bars that Alison found are from Taiwan. There you go. All those hot pot balls are from Taiwan. All right, thanks for joining us at Candid Travels, Texas, at the internal power reminder tactic and reopening of Kinokuniya and stopping by at 99 Ranch. Lots of tiny Taiwanese product. Oh, there you go. Mr. Brown's black Taiwanese product. A lot of Taiwanese products today. Taiwanese products. There you go, from Taiwan. All right. Texas and Taiwan, sister nation. 99 Ranch. ATX. Mindful eating. Yeehaw. Cool bags. Customized bags for Austin. I like that. We're at Guadalupe, the drag, and 2nd Street. Here's people out here eating. All right. We're here in Austin. And of course, we are doing proper social distancing because outdoors you don't have to wear a mask according to the city's suggestions. Thanks again for joining us. And look at that toy store. I keep saying we're going to bring you all in there because I've never been in here before. Joy Toy. Toy Joy. Look, Alison. It's called Think Fun Toy Joy. Think Fun Toy Joy. We should go in there and see what the heck's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Aloha from Austin, Texas, guys. Yeah, yeah. Clears Tai Chi Antenna Push Hand Certification. Williamstone has successfully completed the requirements on this 30th day of August 2015, conducted at CLIA's C-Lot National Headquarters in Maryville, Tennessee, and has demonstrated his ability to survive with dignity, for life, with intention and precision, with a skill born from love and wisdom. Sigong.